Hello everyone, welcome back to Sawyer Studios, and this is another Q&ASIAN video, episode 11. If you are not aware of how Q&ASIANs work, let me explain. This is the Ask segment on Sawyer Studios, and so essentially I am here to answer all of your questions in the comment section that you have left on any of my videos from the past several weeks or so. If you specifically want a question answered on this segment, just leave a question in any of my videos with the hashtag Q&ASIAN, and I'll be sure to answer it in these segments. Even if you don't use the hashtag, I'll probably still end up asking your question, answering your question. If there's a question, it'll probably show up on here. So let's get into it. Here we go, Q&ASIAN episode 11. 8 Smoker 8 says, this set looks great and has great pieces for some Morrowind Bitter Coast mock, but is so expensive. Would you get one now or wait for maybe Black Friday with the price going up on August 1st? So this was commented on my LEGO Star Wars Dagobah Jedi Training Diorama set timeouts build. So he's referring to that set, or she, or they, or that, I don't know the gender of this YouTuber. Here's the thing, when it comes to saving money, so there's two ways you could go about this. You could either try to save money in the sense that save $10. So get the Jedi Training Diorama on Dagobah set now, save $10 if you are a little bit short for cash. I would suggest getting it instantly. However, if you do wait for the Black Friday, because most of the time we have double VIP points, if you want extra VIP points with that, then you can spend the $90 and get double VIP points. Now, the only downside is that with the VIP points, if you're spending 80, you'll get the equivalent of 160 VIP points, which is still under $10 worth of LEGO savings. So if you are focused on saving money, like saving the most money that you can, I would suggest getting the set now, because you'll be saving $10. If you want to get VIP points for some reason, then wait till the Black Friday. I don't think, though, the set itself is going to go on sale Black Friday. So if you want to save the most amount of money, get it now before the price goes up on August 1st. So go ahead and do that. Carlos Yacht says, wait, can you get each piece like 1 in 1 cup from PickaBook or one of everything? Yes, Carlos, if you are at the PickaBook store, you can literally get a cup of, you can get a cup of just like one piece in general. So for example, I just got a complete cup of 1x3 gray bricks in here, or you can get literally a cup of one of everything. This is definitely not one of everything, but this is a great variety of pieces. I mean, most of them are 1x2 translucent blue tiles, but yes, you can also choose to get a PickaBook cup and just get all the pieces from the wall. This is a small one that has all the pieces from the wall, etc. So yep, you can do anything you want. It's PickaBook. It's literally whatever you want to do, whatever you want, it's yours. You can mix and match, completely 100% up to you, my friend. Mace Bro JY, I have no idea how to pronounce that, says at Rage and Asian, which is my gaming tag. Do you have the Daily Bugle? I think you should do more Marvel content. You know what, Mace? I agree. I should do more Marvel content, because I love Marvel. And honestly, ever since LEGO has been starting to make more and more adult, more like mature Marvel sets, like the Daily Bugle and the Thor's Hammer, the gauntlets, the helmet sets, there's more that I just can't think of right now. But yeah, since LEGO is doing more of that stuff, I really want to. It's just right now finances, I have to allocate those finances to the things that I really need, such as rent and groceries and college textbooks and gas and stuff like that. And then the leftover money I really need to dedicate to Star Wars right now. But once once my YouTube channel continues to grow, and I think it is, once it continues to really take off, I'll start getting more money, and then I'll be able to start doing more things, such as branching out from Star Wars to Harry Potter and Marvel and other stuff that I really like, or LEGO Creator, LEGO Ideas. So yeah, I'm probably not gonna get the Daily Bugle just because it is a set that I would like to get. It's not a high set on my list, but it is cool, and I would suggest anyone to get it because it has a lot of minifigs. It's a great price per piece. when I get more money, I'll be sure to branch out from Star Wars. Promise. Lego Fanatics 2222 says, do you think that we might get sequel UCS sets since we're getting a Mandalorian one? So yeah, the fact that Lego is making a UCS Razor Crest, allegedly, is really interesting because it is outside of the timeline of the original trilogy, because Mandalorian happens after Return of the Jedi, and it's outside the prequels, and we rarely get prequel UCS sets. I think we've literally gotten 5 or 6, I can't remember. Most of the other UCS sets are just original trilogy, so the fact that we're getting a Mandalorian UCS set is like mind-boggling, but to be fair, the Mandalorian has been the most popular Star Wars TV show, the most mainstream Star Wars TV show, I'd say, for a wide variety of audience. It's not just Star Wars audiences. Literally anyone is watching The Mandalorian, and for some people, it's like they just want to see Baby Yoda. But yeah, it's definitely a huge mainstream success, and it created a new character, was completely fresh. And I think that's why it did so well. I think Lego sees that, and so they're going to make a UCS set based off of that show. So I think it's really promising to know that Lego will do UCS sets outside the original prequel trilogy, as long as they speak to a wide variety of audiences, and a lot of people love it, and it's like a big hit. As far as like sequel UCS go, I don't think Lego will ever make a sequel UCS set, just because the sequels are done. We're no longer in the they're not a big hit anymore, not like they were a major hit to begin with, but like the hype has died down. If Lego were to make a UCS set of a sequel set, it would have happened. But why is Lego still making prequels and original trilogy? Because that's like classic Star Wars, and for years and years, Star Wars has just been the saga, like these 6 movies, and then we had the Clone Wars series in 2002 or 2003, the original cartoon Clone Wars series, which was cool. And then we got the Clone Wars animation series that we know and love today by Dave Filoni in 2007, I think, or 8. And so, then, Star Wars started to progress and expand movie-wise. I mean, we've always had books and comics, but yeah, I think the sequel trilogy, they've, they don't feel like they're as integral of Star Wars as prequel and original trilogy. And The Mandalorian, that's big. So I think that, to answer your question, no sequel UCS sets, but I do think, yes, we will in the future potentially get UCS sets from something that isn't the original trilogy or the prequel trilogy, and that is completely dependent on how popular the Star Wars movie or TV show is. If it's like huge, like as big as The Mandalorian, then yes, I'd say we can expect it, because Lego will go where the money is, where the popularity is. And so the Star Wars audience has a pretty big say, actually, when it comes to Lego UCS sets. And so always be sure to voice your opinion on whether you like a certain Star Wars content or not. Yeah, just make sure that we are influencing Lego the way we want them to go, as Star Wars fans and as Lego fans. And Bria's C says, why did you change the channel name? Yeah, so I was having problems with my Google AdSense account, trying to set up my finances and trying to set up my like monetization and all that stuff, and I changed my name to Nathan Sawyer just so that it would match my legal name and on my bank account and all that stuff. And yeah, I thought that if I changed in the settings, it wouldn't change my channel name. Apparently it did. I didn't even realize it until you commented. And then, so I changed it back. It's Sawyer Studios. That name will never change. I don't see myself ever changing the name Sawyer Studios to anything else. So keep it Sawyer Studios. And there we go. Another comment from the same person. So wait, is he actually a chef? So if you don't know this, I have this little playlist on my channel called Nate and Bake. I just recorded and edited and released episode 6 with my friend Luke May and his wife Hannah, and we made a main feast. It was a seafood chowder, fried oysters, and blueberry margaritas. That's a fun episode. You should check it out. Is he actually a chef in the sense of, like, did he go to culinary school? No, but Luke and I we've both worked in kitchens, at restaurants. So we both know a lot about the trade, and we both love cooking. We both are obsessed with trying new things and being creative. I mean, we've all watched like chefs like Gordon Ramsay and Babish and Mythical Kitchen and I mean, like we've watched a lot of YouTube tutorials and videos. We have a lot of ideas from there, and we're pretty good. We're pretty quick learners when it comes to learning on YouTube. Like we've done a lot of recipes where we've just watched it online and then done it ourselves and made it better. Or okay, not made it better, made it our own, just because he knows a lot about spices, how foods work together, different ways to cut, different ways to cook and to prepare, and I do too. And so we're able to have that sort of creativity. So we neither have went to culinary art school, but it's definitely a huge hobby of ours. He has definitely thought about opening very laid back restaurant or like some sort of place like that. And honestly, if we end up living close by, I would probably work there too. That just sounds absolutely fun. Owning a side restaurant sounds like a really fun thing. So cooking is a passion of both of ours. Neither of us are actually chefs. But what actually makes a chef a chef? Do you have to go to culinary school to be a chef? Do you have to go to art school to be an artist? Do you have to get a degree in writing or language arts to be an author? No. So I don't know. I think we're both chefs. We're not by title, not by career, but in heart, yeah, we're both chefs.
What I say is true. Anyone can cook. But only the fearless can be great.
Pure poetry.
Kelly Coca has commented on my teaching of the one of my questions in Catholicism video on the Holy Trinity. She asked so we can thank Santa Claus for the Trinity teaching. Essentially, we can thank Santa Claus for the fact that Jesus is fully man and fully God, which then led the way to the Holy Trinity teaching, which was at the Council of, I think Council of Nicaea touched on it, but I don't think it was completely confirmed until maybe 50 years later at a different council, which I can't remember what that council was. Santa Claus, yeah, Saint Nicholas, we can thank Santa Claus for at least getting the church in the right direction for the Trinity teaching. So yes, more specifically the fact that Jesus is fully man, fully God. Yes, we can. And finally, this isn't a question, but I would like to point out, because this made me so happy. This made me smile for like an hour straight. I did a video recently on my personal top 10 favorite Lego Star Wars MOCs on YouTube right now, currently, and I put First Order Lego on 2 of those top 10 slots, essentially, because I love a lot of his stuff. And he commented, he commented, the classic old style text heart with the greater than or less than sign or whatever with the 3, and that honestly made my day. That made my week. The fact that First Order Lego watched my video and then commented on that just that made me so happy. I don't know that yeah, so I just wanted to point that out. I want to say thank you for just commenting and also watching my video. That's amazing. So that was great. I absolutely loved it. That, as I said, that made my week. So I'm so happy you enjoyed that. And yeah, I love your MOCs, and they're amazing. So there we go. All right, everyone, Q&ASIAN episode 11 finally complete. Thanks everyone for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, and specifically comment. Yeah, literally any questions you want. Could be about Star Wars, could be about Lego, could be about literally anything. I really don't care. You can even ask me what 2 + 2 is, and I'll feature you. Right now, these segments, I'd like to do them bi-weekly, but I don't always get questions in my comment section, so I don't always have stuff to answer. And so eventually, hopefully I will get enough questions coming in where I will be able to make this a bi-weekly segment, and then eventually a weekly segment. And then by the time it becomes a weekly segment, I'll probably get to the point where I'll have to be more selective with my questions. But as of right now, honestly, if you ask me a question in the comment section or in the Discord, it will probably show up in this video until further notice. So there we go. Q&ASIAN. I hope you all enjoyed this week's or this month's or whatever segment. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next video. Sorry, Studios. Peace out.